Boy, am I ever frustrated here. I am trying to work on replacing elastics on these cloth
Show you
diapers.
on this one.
On Marketplace, we received a bunch and we're replacing the elastic on this side, and also on the insert where you put in the absorbent layer.
Show you on this one.
And who are we? Well, my son and daughter-in-law are having a baby. So,
Elastic is done. It just doesn't work like this one. I don't even know what the best way is to do this. This material is so hard to work with.
now I find it quite fiddly, but I did manage to persevere and remove most of what was original of the elastic in this diaper. Now look at this. This isn't even really elastic. It's just this plastic bit. No wonder it wore out. Anyway, we're going to actually replace that.
All right, so here's where the real action happens here.
So the first thing we did after using the seam ripper to take all the elastic out that was there, I just followed along where the seam was so that I could put the elastic back in. Now, after I had done a straight stitch, I had to actually take some of the other stitching away that was originally there so that I could use this loop turner hook to feed through and grab the elastic on one side, and then I just pulled it through. And that's how I fed the elastic through all of it. Careful not to have it feed too far in. And then I tacked it down and made this nice little triangular seam to hold everything in place and make it look nice. And that also closed that little additional seam that I just ripped open. Now, this sewing loop turner hook, I will leave a link in the description in case you want to add that to your sewing tool kit. And here it is again. Nice little seam all the way around. So that's one end. Now you have to kind of adjust the elastic to get the tightness you want. And then I just proceeded to do it again on the other side. Then that is one leg done. Same triangular shape. Cut the elastic. Once it's tacked in, and voila, there's the second one on the other side. Now, once I had all of that done on the both legs, I wanted to make sure that I got the hole on the top redone, and that's where you would place your absorbent layering to pull it in and take out. Now, I had to do the full seam again with a straight stitch. I did find that the waterproofing material was a little bit difficult to work with, especially trying to get the little turner hook in there. It would get stuck, so you just got to wiggle it in, wiggle it in. But same thing, once you have it in, then you can grab the elastic. So I never pre-cut the pieces. I just left it in a full length. And then I cut it as I went. So pull it through, little fiddly. Make sure you have it secure. tack it down, just a nice straight edge. Went over it a couple of times. And then I would pull to get the tightness that I wanted and then tack that down. And after that was all tacked down, then I would cut the elastic. And now I'm doing the other one on the other side because it's a double opening. And that fabric was actually much easier to work with. But again, tack it all down. Now the extra step you have to take when you're tacking down these, the back side here where the absorbent layer would go in, is you had to tack down both of them together yet, because I needed that to be a lot more secure so it didn't just keep continually opening. So after I'm done removing the elastic here, trimming that down, that's where I'm showing you here. I take and tack that down. And I did a little bit of reverse stitch as well. Hold it in place. And do that on both sides. Just to make sure it holds in place. And that's pretty much it. And looks great. And this is the other one I did the finished product on. Awesome. Thanks for watching. I did about 20 of them. Wow.